The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaraya Productions.
It's been a while since you've done one of these.
Yep.
A rant that had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The anger that had to happen.
If you're wondering where I am, I didn't want to get slapped by Marcus.
It's true. However, this time this is going to be much more of a Power Rangers thing.
Yep.
More specifically, a Neo-Saban thing.
More specifically, Samurai through
everything up to now.
Through everything up to now.
As of recording this, Super Ninja Steel is still happening. Beast Morphers hasn't started yet.
Hopefully they'll rectify this mistake.
Hopefully they'll rectify a lot of shit. We're talking about talking. And Power Rangers. Specifically, during the fight scenes. Now, in the olden days of Mighty Morphin and Zeo and Turbo and things like that, yes, they talked, but it did not seem nearly as intrusive as it does in these cases that we're dealing with in the Neo-Saban era.
If you want to throw
super
in
seasons.
I was going to say, if you want to throw in a one-liner every now and again during a fight, that's fine.
Have a nice trip.
See you next fall.
That's
a one-liner. As in, it's one line.
This one. Followed by backflips.
Yeah, lots of backflips.
However, when all you do is say puns and jokes when you're fighting, and when Jaden Shiba started doing that in the first episode, that was an actual fucking problem, because he was supposed to be super serious. It's a mega win. Wait, different season, same problem. I fucking hate this. I hate it so much. God, why must they talk during these fights? It's so distracting.
It is very distracting.
It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking annoying.
Yep.
It would be great if they just fought. Like, it's so weird. And this is a thing that you can definitely say because you just watched Shinkenger, then Samurai.
Yep.
Seeing the differences between these two.
In Shinkenger, they actually fight. In this one, it comes across like a bad Spider-Man comic. Because they're constantly quipping, they're constantly telling jokes, they're constantly like, oh, my mom told me that my stand-up routine was funny, so I'm going to try it out on the bad guys.
Or they're just, I don't know, doing the Spider-Man musical.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Unfortunately.
People die.
We should turn the dark off. Remember that?!
Talking during fight scenes.
I hate this. And it's funny how we watched, 5 minutes of that episode? Yep. And that stuck around because it's one line? I can't remember anything from Samurai, Megaforce, some parts of Dino Charge, Ninja Steel, except for the background noise that's happening that's super loud and super terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Super Seasons.
Isn't it just super?
It's so fucking awful. Like, it would be great if they went back to 1, good writing, 2, good characters, 3, not cardboard. But instead, we end up getting talking cardboard throughout this entire fight scene. God!
By this entire fight scene, just pick one and that's probably it.
I remember, I don't know why this is sticking out to me, but I remember the first couple episodes of Megaforce. It was that they just got their powers.
Right.
And all they did
was talk throughout the entire fight. And
I was just like, shut up. I hate this. I hate everything. This, Power Rangers, yeah, it's supposed to be cheesy, but let's look at, a much more closer difference between the two. RPM and Samurai. Because they technically happen right next to each other.
They do.
RPM didn't do a lot of talking. Outside of actually having to talk to each other because something was actually happening. In Samurai.
There's a situation over here, let's deal with it.
Yeah. You gotta go stop her before she goes and blows up the orphanage. Or something like that. In Samurai, it's just a bunch of quips. And quips are funny if they're done competently.
Competently and sparingly.
They are not done any of these things in these seasons. So you're just sitting there wondering why they took out a Mad Lib and just decided, designed to recite that throughout a fight scene. insert word here. I'm killing it. No, you're killing us. I'm dying. Stop talking. Jacob, is there anything else that you'd like to add? I remember Mike from the first season of Samurai, and us looking at him and being disappointed. But we still getting things like this, where you're just like, wow, who decided that this is a good idea to have them talk while fighting? Bitch, they have to breathe. You can't breathe and fight and talk a whole bunch throughout the time. Watch any action movie, and they will tell you that. I'm still watching Undercover Brother, but then it's done for comedy. This tries to do it for comedy, and then it fails and hits the dumpster fire that's behind the comedy.
Mm-hmm. In the medical world, there's a thing called a talking test where you see how long someone can hold a conversation while doing a physical activity to test the strength of their lung exertion. Wow, these people are good at it.
Extremely so.
I'll just say that much.
God, they're terrible. I'm so happy and so worried that Hasbro decides to take some of the ideas from Saban brands, and that's one of them. Please don't. That's all I want. Make Beast Morphers good again.
Well, make it good.
In general.
Make Power Rangers good again.
Yeah. Mapra. Wait. Mapraga. There we go. Close enough. But yeah, let us know what you think about the talking in the comments below. Because this shit can't happen anymore.
I guess.